Yes, and right now with me in the studio is Lionel Friedfeld, financial analyst. Good evening.
Good evening, Lucy.
Although we're seeing a lot of protests in the United States, blacks against white, racism, race issues, but the economy in the United States is stabilizing.
Yeah, it's more than stabilizing. It's actually the central bank's meetings, because the Fed yesterday had a meeting, and the outlook is very optimistic about the growth in the U.S. Basically, all the stock markets went up. It's actually historical high. Either the Dow Jones, S&P 500, and the Nasdaq went high, and S&P 500 actually more than tripled the value of the index over the past 5 years.
So this is why I bought dollars in a really, really high price 2 days ago?
It is exactly because...
Yeah,
exactly. Stock markets are going up. Also, the currency market are going up. Dollar versus the euro, but also dollar versus the shekels.
You know, it was amazing because I wasn't a cashier and I stood there for 7 minutes, and in 7 minutes it went to $1 to 3.89, $1 to 3.9, $1 to 3.94, and $1 to 3.99 in 7 minutes, and at the end, after 10 minutes, it stood on 4.02, something like that. It was amazing to see that.
It is exactly the point, because no investor wants to invest in the US because the economy is doing well, better than Europe, even better than China, because there is slowing growth in China, and everybody wants to go into the US.
So what are we going to see? We're going to see actually an economy flourishing more and more in the United States?
It is. Why? Because the Fed did an incredible job doing, the quantitative easing. In 2012 with Ben Bernanke, the chairman of the Fed, and then with Janet Yellen today, they put more $80 billion each month into the economy, but they also did structural changes. In energy, they managed also to go to the shale gas story. Now they're producing shale gas and also different energy, and American corporates are paying less, their price for utilities. So now they're having the planes back to the US, and you've got more unemployment.
Maybe at the end of the day, Barack Obama can be peaceful about one thing. Economy. Lionel Friedfeld, thank you very much.
Thank you, Lucy.
It's not every day that the Israeli Prime Minister of Defense and